Good afternoon and welcome. This is Nolan with DiscoverNC Homes and Nolan's News. And as always, thank you for having me. I have a special guest with me here, Mitch Ludwig with Coastline Mortgage. Mitch, thank you.
Thank you for having me, Nolan. Appreciate it.
Definitely. He's here to discuss just some of the new mortgage regulations as well as some of the rates. And I know it's constantly a popular topic, so his information will be below. If you want to call him, check out his website. He's a very good resource, and he will definitely get back to you right away.
Thanks, Nolan. What I'm going to talk about today is two things. We talk about the tightening of the underwriting guidelines, and more importantly, the effect that it has on self-employed borrowers. They're the biggest segment, I think, that's had the most impact with these regulation changes. And then also, I'm going to just briefly touch on the current rate market and where we're standing right now on some different rates.
Okay.
So first off, you hear it every day that people can't get financing. That's just not true. I mean, we're lending 100% financing on primary residences. 90% financing on second homes. So if money's out there and rates are really good, if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be here. Nolan would be flipping burgers. So that is not the case. It's a good lending market right now, but there have been some significant changes. And most importantly is the loss of the stated income loan. One of the things that's a benefit about being a self-employed borrower is that you can write off all of your expenses and shelter a lot of that income against those. That's great for you as a taxpayer, but it's bad for you if you're trying to qualify for a loan today, because you just can't do it. We see it all the time where you've got somebody, you ask them how much they make, they say $200,000, take a look at their total adjusted gross income, and it's $40,000. You just can't qualify for much on $40,000 these days. So that's something that people really need to think about if they're self-employed, is kind of a paradigm shift in accounting practices. They've been used to writing off as much as they possibly can over the past 9-10 years. Go ahead and calculate how much they need to have on their tax returns to verify that they can actually repay that loan.
And how far back do you look at tax returns?
24 months is usually what they're going to ask for. If there's been declining income, sometimes they'll ask for 3 years, but 24 months is the rule of thumb.
Okay, so someone would need to change this now.
If they're looking to buy into the future, that's exactly right. And I can go ahead and help you calculate that if you don't know how much that is that you need to put down on your tax returns. You can always go to our website, which is going to be listed on the link below, but it's www.coastline-mortgage.com, and there's a Mortgage Master link on there that comes directly to my cell phone for any questions that you might have. And that's pretty much the most important change I think that we've seen in the market here recently.
Now what about rates?
Rates are really low. Rates are really low right now. Yeah, I'm going to be pricing out a couple different things based on mostly based off a 720 credit score, putting 20% down. Second home, primary residence, about the same thing. But today we're on a 30-year fixed. We're looking at about 4.75% with no origination fee. And then on a 15-year fixed, we're looking at 3.875 with a small credit actually coming back to you. And then another niche that we're seeing right now is jumbo arms. By jumbos, I mean anything above the conforming loan limit of $417,000, but under $1.5 million.
Which is nice for a lot of these communities like St. James, Ocean Ridge.
Gives you a lot of flexibility. That's exactly right. Gives you a lot of flexibility on what you can get there. But on the 5-year arm right now, we're at 3.625 with no origination fee, which is really good for jumbo pricing. And on a 7-year arm, we're at 3.875 with no origination fee. So really good, strong pricing for jumbos, which a lot of people didn't know were around.
All right. Well, thank you, Mitch. Again, his information is below. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having me, and we'll see you later.
Sounds good. Thanks.